This is Beth with Blissful Transformation, back again for tea, tarot, and energy updates. I'm feeling very relaxed today because I don't know about you, but this past week the energies have just been so intense, so intense. I've had just the world and his wife throwing everything they can at me, right? And it just felt like I'm glad that I kind of was prepared energetically for it, but it still just kicked my butt and threw me for a loop. But because I'm in a good space, I was able to deal with it better. And when I say better, I still had moments of but I would have, instead of having a total nutty mental breakdown, which didn't happen, but yeah, so it's just been totally intense this week. Just a crazy energies with that Scorpio pink moon that we had. Oh my God, does it bring everything to the forefront? Yes, absolutely. And I experienced it, as I'm probably sure that you did too. So today, thankfully today, we're going to be talking about the new moon in Taurus, which happens on Tuesday, the 11th of May. Oh, and this energy is so much nicer. Yes, this is time now to relax. It's kind of sensual energy. Yeah, Taurus is all about, the sensual beauty. Can be finances as well, but I feel this new moon is more about kind of getting in touch with you. And what I mean by that is just enjoying and things that we take for granted, like the house that you live in, the beautiful sofa that you have, the amount of food that's in your fridge, the beautiful views that you have out the window, just the little things. Yes, you don't have to be extravagant, because Taurians can be known for extravagance where it comes to beauty. But what we're talking about with this new moon is just grounded energies of reflect on how far you've come and look at where you are today and just appreciate the beauty of some of the things in your life. Yeah, relax, spend time with family, spend time with friends, spend time with your pets, and get on the sofa and just chill out. Okay, just chill out and take a chill pill, as some of my friends would say. And I do feel it, and I'm so happy that we can actually, I'm starting to feel this energy already coming out of that intense pink moon and going into this Taurus new moon, because boy oh boy, has it been an intense time across the planet, I think. But I know in the UK now things are getting better. Yes, in Italy not so much, but to be honest with you, I'm not out very much. I go to the shops, I go for a drive. There's a little cafe down the road. I go down there and I have a coffee. I sit outside. It's nice. The weather's warming up. I'm sure it is in the UK too, as it is in the US and Canada. What's 21st of June is it the 21st of June? Something like that is summer. So we're really in the throes of spring right now. So the weather is really beautiful. The flowers are blooming, some beautiful flowers here, and that's what I mean about some of the beauty that you can take in with this new moon Taurus energy. See the beauty in the little things. Yes, enjoy time in the garden if the weather's nice. you know, talking to people in the UK, I hear that it's going to be, depending on where you are in the UK, that it's going to be raining a lot this week. But, you know, even then, if you can just look at your garden, or you've got some plants or flowers in the house. I bought myself some flowers the other day. Beautiful they are. They're red, pink, white with that gypsum, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And oh, that just flew out. And I'll show them to you actually, because they're just so lovely. Here they are. Look. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? So these are just, you know, it's very rarely I buy myself flowers. And I just thought, you know, just after the horrendous energies that have been around, dragging us all down, and that's how I was feeling. I just thought, you know what, Beth, just treat yourself. Get yourself some flowers to put in the house, because they're just always bright and, you know, they're good for the soul, aren't they? So, yeah. So really looking forward to this, to enjoying the little things in life, and getting out of my head and all of the emotions that are swirling around, and just stepping away, stepping into nature, enjoying the garden, if you will, enjoying the park. You know, I'm on a mountain, so sitting outside finally with the warmer weather, which is lovely, and just enjoying the warm breeze and the beautiful views. Yeah, taking in the small things. Okay, so today I've got the tarot, the Akashic Tarot. Okay, and this is by Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. One's already flown out, so we'll see what that's all about. It's a jumper, as we call it. It's flown! So, let's spread the deck. And left-hand pick. Let's see what's going on. Okay. We've got the Four of Roses. And it's views of the ego. So fours in the tarot are stability, calm, safe, and organized. Can mean a little bit of feeling stuck and stagnated. That could be a little bit of the Taurian energy, because Taurian's a little bit stubborn and they like to stick to the same place, right? But roses are all about family, relationships, compassion, and this one says it's views of the ego. Yes, so this is what I'm saying, that last week, this pink moon that we had, all these ego emotions came out. Oh my God, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, why is this happening? And that's a reflection of this past week, okay? And then what we're going into is this lovely family energy, stability, grounded, calm, safe, okay? Let's have one more, and then we'll look at the jumper. We'll look at the one that flew. Tempted to go for this one here. Oh gosh, that's amazing. Okay, I always pull my cards in the morning, and I pulled this same card for me this morning, and it's a major arcana card. It's number 20. It's will, wisdom, and mind. And if you look, it's fire and water. The fire and water with the crest of the. This is a coat of arms from the Isle of Man, I think. And then this is the crown, similar to your crown chakra, yes. The way I read it this morning was it's the fire and water come from the ground, yes. And you need both. Yes, you need a balance to be grounded. Yes. So this is your crown chakra, your root chakra, and your root chakra is where we need to be grounded. So I'd look at the coat of arms as the root chakra. Yeah. And then we've got twos, which are, you know, sometimes it can mean following your head, crown chakra, right? But the crown chakra is really about all of your chakras, and it's about opening up the energy portals, because, you know, the crown chakra is the major chakra of all of the 7 chakras. The crown chakra is the main one. So I would take this as more being in your, although it's Taurus energy, which is really in your head, I would take this more of the crown chakra and being more in your energy, being more in the grounded space, balanced. Yeah. And maybe you need to balance your chakras. I did talk about the chakras in the last video, and how to go through them and work through them, and just to see where they don't feel right and where your emotions feel off. And I've done a bit of work. I've done a bit of work on my solar plexus this week. It was right here. Yeah, this is where my energy was feeling bad. And I had to do a little bit of meditation on that. So yeah, so that's really nice. So let's have a look at the jumper card, and let's see, before we go into the rest of the messages. Oh gosh, right, we've got another 2. We've got the 2 of Roses, winged messengers. Yes, so we've got 2, and that's lovely. That's a double message. So with this winged messages, so you see here, we've got the, I think I pulled this for the collective the other day, actually, on my daily tarot. I'm pretty sure I did. So here we've got the dove, which is bringing in a message, a good message, a positive message. And here we have the hawk that's flying up with the, right, with the bad message. And we have a table here set for 2. Which is the teapot and the 2 cups. One of the cups is broken. It's fallen on the floor and broken. So this is basically, I'm going to read this, okay? How am I going to read this? Tell me. Okay. So this is the energy that's been with this past week, with this bringing up all of this ego information. And egotistic energy, and, you know, the thoughts, the shadow work, but I felt it was more than shadow. I just felt it was just, I couldn't get out of my own way. And I think that's what this hawk is. And what's happening now is that the dove is coming in. Look at the light around that dove. Yes. So the dove is coming in now to bring peace and calm, to say, okay, we're done with that energy, right? We're ready for some new energy. Okay, lovely. So let me just put these cards back together and move them, and let's start looking at what we've got going on with this new moon. So as well as Taurus, so the moon is in Taurus energy. We've also got the sun and Uranus, because I don't like to say Uranus, because we're in Britain, it's just, that's how we say it, Uranus, and it's like, really, I don't want to be talking about Uranus. So I'm always on the American side of that, and I say Uranus, right? Which I believe it would be the correct way to pronounce it, whatever way you say it. So anyway, so the sun and Uranus are also in Taurus. So what does this mean? Okay. So when the sun and the moon are in the same sign, and in this case it's Taurus, we've got more energy, a lot more energy. So, you know, so it's happy. So I'm happy it's in Taurus because it's the sign of beauty, nature, and slowing things down. That's what I've written for my notes. I'm really happy that it's going to give us a bit more energy, and it's a positive energy I'm talking about, guys, yeah? A positive energy. And I am so happy it's in Taurus, which is the sign of beauty and nature and slowing things down, okay? So the sun is your personality, yes? It's the... everybody loves the sun. It's that light. It just makes us happy and, you know, music and dancing and the sun. And then you've got the moon, which reflects your inner self. Yes. Hi, Steph. Hi. So you've got that balance, and then you've got Uranus, remember? Because I don't like to say Uranus. So you've got Uranus, which is the rule breaker. And, and that's quite good for Taurus, because Taurus is really, it's that earthy, grounded energy. And sometimes they're, that bit stubborn. They're a bit stuck in their way, right? And so when you've got Uranus in there as well, Uranus, you've got this mixed bag, right? It's sort of shaking it up a little bit. But as I said, this new moon in Taurus is basically going to slow us down, and we're going to be able to reflect and also just have a little bit of self-compassion and just say, oh, well done. You got through it, right? You got through whatever was going on in the last few weeks with this pink supermoon, right? It's been crazy. So you just give yourself a little pat on the back and just go, okay, just have my cup of tea, and I'm just going to sit on the sofa and I'm just going to relax, and I'm going to enjoy the little things, right? So with Taurus energy, Taurus tend to go out, as I was explaining with this, the beauty. They like luxury, right, Taurians? But this energy, this Taurian moon energy that we have right now, is not the energy to go out and spend money on luxurious items. It's telling us to look at the beauty that we are surrounded with, and the small things, like I said, the garden, the flowers that I bought myself, the fact that I've got, a beautiful view out of my window. I've bought a sofa recently. Oh God, I can sit on a sofa instead of my chair, or my bed, which is just wonderful. So it's just appreciating the small things. This is the energy that we're in. It's basically a time to hit the brakes. Yeah, hit the brakes and enjoy your own comfort zone, whatever that means to you. So as I said earlier, it was just about spending time with family, spending time with friends, spending time with your pets, spending time in nature, in the garden, taking a walk in the park, sitting on a bench, sitting on the beach, I don't know, sitting in the middle of a forest, whatever that means to you, right? It's just about enjoying your own comfort zone, yes? It's going to be difficult for a few zodiac signs who can't sit still for more than 5 minutes, yes? Because this energy is really going to ground us. So if you've got this really, extrovert energy, Pisces don't tend to have that extrovert energy, but I know that Pisceans, they have a lot of energy. They're always trying to do something. They might find it difficult to sit down for 5 minutes. Right? Stephanie's saying, thank God. Absolutely, Stephanie. I've been through the mill and back this last week. It's just been horrendous. This is now a time to go. And breathe. But as I said, it's going to be difficult for some signs to do that. I'm a Leo, but, I'm a Leo, a July Leo. But I know my August Leo friends that are always full of energy and bouncing around and doing things are going to find it difficult to just sit down for 5 minutes. Pisceans with their energy, I think, might have a few issues. There is another few signs as well. You know who you are, that you're just not going to be able to sit still for 5 minutes. But please try. Yeah, please try. It's been massive energy with this pink moon, and I've talked before as well about these downloads, these light codes that are coming in. And I don't suffer from headaches or tinnitus or any of that, but I've really felt it this past few days. Like ringing in my ears, and I just have to breathe and sit down and breathe. And it's basically, it's because we're being, our DNA, our coding is being upgraded, because we're moving into this new age of Aquarius, this new, the great reset, if you want to, you know, some people call it. And it's, you know, we're being upgraded, right? So you're going to find that you, however it comes to you, it comes to me with ringing in my ears, and a really high pitched sound, and I really just have to just breathe and go with it. But yeah, so, you know, we're this coming week now, this coming few weeks, with this new moon, we're reminded, yes, we're reminded to enjoy the creature comforts, whatever they are for you, yeah? Set aside some time for yourself, doing something that you love, yes? Taurus energy, as I said, can be a bit stubborn, so there may be some things that aren't serving you that you need to challenge in your daily routines. Don't make this a big deal, yeah? Don't make it a big deal. Do it with ease and grace. Yeah, do it from your comfort zone. You know, it's not a bloody race, right? You're not going to get a prize at the end. You just do it in your own time. Take it slowly. What's not serving you? As I said, this is time for sitting down and reflecting. Excuse me, I need some water. Yeah, this is time for sitting down and reflecting. So if you want to, you know, while you're sitting down, you've got your cup of tea, you're on the sofa, and you go, okay, what? So what, you know, what happened? What can I get rid of? I've done that. Right, I've done that. Got the t-shirt, done that. Right? And just tick off some things. Do some journaling. Get it out of your mind and get it onto paper, and I don't know, put it, you know, light it on fire and send it back to the universe, right? It's done and finished and completed, right? That's what we need to work on, what's not, or we already know what's not serving us, so and what's completed, yeah? And go round and round in circle like a dog chasing its own tail, because I felt like this past week. So remember that change is the only constant thing in our life, right? So this is just a little note that I've written here, yes, to remind myself, because I've just had so many things thrown at me this week, as I'm sure many of us have. And I'll just tell you this, that, you know, this is what I wrote down, sort of a part of my journaling. Remember that change is the only constant thing in our lives. We tend to cling to the familiar, as that is our comfort zone. Now that is Taurian energy. But you don't need to spring into action here. It's a good time for reflection, observation, deep thought. Okay? Do you see how I've slowed things down today? Normally I'm like, yay, okay, let's go. And I'm like, no, this is the energy of calming down, relaxing the speech. It's not a race. Everything will get done. Everything is unfolding, right? So I talked about the zodiac signs, yes, and I just wanted to just read some horoscopes for the new moon in Taurus and how this is going to affect each sign. I'm taking this off astrology.com, and I'm just going to work through, and I'm going to start with Taurus, and then I'll just finish with the moon, the new moon rituals. Okay, so what's Taurus? So we're in Taurus New Moon. So Taurus, you should never second guess yourself, but sometimes it's good to keep yourself guessing. After all, when we find ourselves stuck in a rut, it's usually because we're stuck seeing ourselves in the same old way. This new moon is the perfect time to break the mold and subvert your own expectations. Okay, so that's Taurus. Okay, Gemini. No one knows you better than you know yourself. So at this new moon, it's important to trust your instincts, tune into your body, perhaps through a yoga or mindfulness meditation practice, and listen to what its senses and sensations are telling you. Honor your inner yes and no. That could be a good thing for chakra chakra cleaning, yes. For all signs, really. Cancer. Who's in and who's out? At this new moon, Cancer, it's time to reevaluate who belongs in your circle of trust. But don't be surprised if the circle ends up growing larger rather than smaller. Some of the people you've been seeing as outsiders may reveal themselves to be kindred spirits. Leo. We all want to be seen in the best possible light, but Leo, perhaps it's time to get more comfortable showing your shadow. At this new moon, what you've been trying to hide about yourself may be exactly what others most need to see. Embodying all of yourself invites them to do the same. Excuse me. So I'm a Leo, so that is for me, because I'm starting to open up and show a little bit more of myself and my vulnerabilities on videos, which I don't normally do. So, okay, so Virgo. Conventional wisdom can be comforting, but real life situations are rarely that simple. So at this new moon, it's best to avoid making your moral and ethical judgments set in stone. Leave your worldview some room to evolve in light of changing circumstances and your own changes of heart. Interesting. Libra, it is really better to give than to receive. Perhaps, right? Still, there's nothing wrong with enjoying a little bit of both, especially in your intimate relationships. Don't be shy about asking for what you want at this new moon. Whatever your heart desires, remember you're worth it. Scorpio, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's a good way to start, isn't it? In life and love, this is usually your approach. But the broken parts of ourselves are worthy of love too. And at this new moon, one of your relationships may be ready for repair. Loving what is now. Loving what is, there's no commas here, so it's very difficult, right? Loving what is now creates the space for healing to happen. Okay, so the astrology.com, you need to put some punctuation in your in your paragraphs, okay, says the teacher. Sagittarius, feeling disenchanted with your regular routine? If no, this new moon is your chance to bring the magic back. Incorporating some new and earthly elements can transform your familiar environment into a sacred space, and approaching mundane tasks with the focused intention of ritual can elevate the everyday. Capricorn, stop and smell the roses. With so much natural beauty surrounding you and so many simple pleasures just waiting to be savoured, you'll want to clear some space in your busy schedule to enjoy them at this new moon. Disrupt your regular routine to feed your senses and satisfy your soul. That's nice. Aquarius, every family has its secrets. And at this new moon, you might just discover some of your own. Whatever's coming up for you now about your childhood or ancestry, it's there for you to reimagine and reclaim as part of your story. Remember, you have the right to shape your own narrative. Very good, yes. You're writing your own story, yes. Pisces, speak it into existence. This new moon is your friendly reminder that the words we use shape our reality. So if you want to change your situation, using different words to describe it is a sensible way to start. Naturally, this includes what you're saying and thinking about yourself. Aries, own it. At this new moon, there's no shame in admitting you want something more out of life. Still, it's equally fine if you aren't feeling super ambitious right now. Perhaps the real definition of wealth is being happy with what you have and enjoying material things in their proper perspective. So that's interesting, isn't it? So I'm going to just get here's my little moon book, The Cosmic Flow. Okay, let's have a look. I know what page it is. Oh, let me find it. I've gone too far. Okay, new moon. So new moon, set your intentions. Remember, easy, right? Easily. When the moon is hidden in the sky, it's time for new beginnings. Get ready to call in change and make a conscious connection with what you want in life. Okay? So the new moon energy, it tells me here in Taurus, is associated with the material things we can touch and feel, yes? It's all about beauty, yes, and things that we can see. Set intentions that focus on prosperity and treating yourself, yeah? So, you know, if that means, so what's your comfort zone? It might mean just, I don't know, a massage at home, or soaking in the bath, using essential oils. Oh gosh, yes. It could even just mean sitting on the sofa with a glass of wine or a cup of tea or something. Yeah, just take it easy. We deserve it right after what we've been through this last week. Okay, so your new moon ritual, right? So I've talked about these rituals before, so I'm not going to go into depth. I'm just going to just talk and just basically just go over very quickly what the steps are, yeah? So you just need some light music in the background, a comfy cushion or your sofa, candles or incense, essential oils, lava lamps, salt lamps. Lava lamps can be, I quite like lava lamps. I'm a real old school 70s chick. But also the salt lamps are nice too, yeah? So just whatever, you know, your candles, your crystals, whatever makes you feel good, yeah? Just surround yourself with that as you're relaxing and sitting on your cushion or on the sofa, yeah? And then just before you start, just take a few deep breaths and then write down, how do you feel? How do you feel before it starts, yes? And then, because you want to breathe and relax. What are you feeling? What are your first thoughts that come to your head? Just write them down, just journal them. It's a journaling exercise, yes? And then think about your intentions. What intentions do you want to set? Remember, this is easy, yeah? You want to do this with ease. It's not like, oh my God, I want to go and do this and this and this. Easy intentions, yeah? They can still be just as powerful, yes? Just be easy with it, yes? And again, just do that journaling, yes? Then if you want, you can go into a little meditation, close your eyes, breathe into it, with those intentions that you've made, and, you know, and then journal. What did you experience? What did the meditation tell you? Yeah? So it's all about aligning with the energy, with the changes that you want to call in. Yes, it's all about aligning with that energy. But, you know, as I said, take it easy. This is an easy time now, right? Breathe. Enjoy the little things in life. Enjoy the beauty in wherever you see it. And whatever that comfort zone is for you, yes? For me, it's probably sitting on the sofa with my cats. Well, one of them, the other's schizo, so that's not going to happen, but at least one of them will come. And, you know, and just that unconditional love from that pet, yeah? And just taking some time just to relax. And, you know, everything is unfolding, yeah? Everything as is as it should be. Okay? All right. So, as you can see in this video, my energy, very calm this week, calm and collected. Last week, I was like a chicken with his head cut off. So this week, I really hope that you have an amazing week. So the new moon is on Tuesday. Now, I believe that it's in the early hours of Tuesday morning. So no one's going to be awake for that. So do this new moon ritual if you want to. I suggest you do it tomorrow night. Yes, the night before the new moon, and set your intentions. And if you want to, you can just go outside, you can just light it. If you want to keep it in your journal, that's fine. Or you could just light it on fire and send it up to the universe, right? So, bye-bye. Yes, it's done. That's basically what it is. So I'm going to jump off now. I know this has been, what have we been going? We've been going for about 35 minutes now. Not my usual full hour, but I've got a big workshop tonight. I'm doing life purpose, remembering your life purpose, with theta energy healing and the Akashic records combined together. So it's going to be probably way more than an hour, more like an hour and a half. So unfortunately I've got to cut it short because I've got to go and meditate and prepare for that. It's going to be in just over an hour. Yes, at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I know, Stephanie, don't worry about it, that's fine. I will be posting more that I'll be doing, so this is your starter for 10, as you could call it. Right. It's just something new, and I'd like to work with the Akashic records. I'd just love to work with the Akashic records, and yet I've shied away from it. So and I've just been doing the theta healing, and I've just been on this little mini course with the company that I trained with for the theta healing. And I just thought, wow, yeah, of course we can work with these, we can bring these modalities together. So why not? So that's what I'll be doing, yeah. So working more with the Akashic records, and taking people in, because the Akashic records is the past, the present, and the future. Yeah, it's all the same. The whole record of your lives is in there. So it's really, really interesting. And I don't think I'm going to be pulling, I won't pull another Akashic Tarot card to finish this session, because I think we had enough. We had 2, and then we had the jumper, which flew out of the pack, and I think that told us all we need to know. And if you want to know that, go back to the beginning of this video, which will be posted in a few minutes when I've finished. All right, so I really hope that you relax. Set your intentions. Easy week, comfort zones. Love the small things, the beautiful things that you're surrounded with, that you can see. And let's hope for a really calm, positive energy with this this new moon in Taurus. I love you. Thank you for watching. Bye.